Just beyond this door lies a dimension. A dimension of both sight and sound. Guys, who locked the door? Guys, I need the door open. A place where all logic and reason is thrown out the window. And just when you can't handle any more, you realize you're breaking the unknown.
Okay. And welcome to episode 2, podcast number 2 with John and
Tim.
We're here to break the unknown for you guys. We got an exciting episode today. We're going to talk about cryptid creatures. Is that
Cryptid creatures.
cryptid creatures? I almost couldn't remember what you call them.
Because it's a very cryptid word.
It is a very cryptid word. But we're going to talk about a few creatures that is a bit of a mystery out there. There's documented evidence, but then there's
Something we actually have a close relation with.
We actually do. And we're going to start off with our first one, which is Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yes.
My Bigfoot?
No, my foot's bigger than yours.
Yeah, you're Bigfoot.
Yeah, I wear
Bigfoot, guys.
size 15. You know what to say about a guy with Bigfoot, right?
He wears a big shoe.
He has to buy big socks. Remember that, kids. But anyways, back to the subject at hand, which is cryptid creatures. We're going to start with Bigfoot. This creature has been seen a lot in the Atlantic North, Pacific North.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. It's been seen in Tennessee, Kentucky. It's been seen everywhere.
Everywhere. The biggest sightings, the densest sightings have been in the Pacific Northwest and Canada area.
Yep.
But there have been sightings everywhere else. So
Yes.
it's not localized just to there. We've had it here in Tennessee.
Yep.
North Carolina's a big one.
Kentucky.
It's, Kentucky, Virginia.
Let me ask you the biggest question of all, though. Do you believe there's a Bigfoot? I mean, just bare bones, straight to the point. Do you believe that there's a Bigfoot?
I believe there's creatures out there we haven't seen yet.
I agree with you on that.
I believe there's creatures we haven't seen yet. Whether it's called Bigfoot,
Who knows?
I don't know.
You know-
He's a Bigfoot.
Yeah, T is a Bigfoot. I'm a Bigfoot. But see, here's the thing. I believe there's creatures out there. I'm like you. I believe there's creatures that we haven't seen or that we don't know exist. I mean, there's so much vast land and we're discovering new animals all the time. Far as it being a Bigfoot, yeah, I believe a creature like that's been seen before, but I think just the whole...
human-like creature. Just a fuzzy
Yeah.
person.
It's something that people have a strange fascination with, these humanoid creatures, whether it's aliens or Bigfoot. Now, there's the theory that Bigfoot is an alien.
No, I have read something about that.
Yes.
Just because of being just a creature and the fact that he's been spotted in so many places.
But yet no one can find evidence
Yeah.
of him, true evidence,
Yeah.
other than maybe a
I
footprint.
can see where they're trying to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a possibility. You never know.
Is he an alien? A fuzzy Ewok look or Chewbacca looking alien?
I would say
No, I
that's
don't think so.
a shot in the dark. I don't believe that. But I want to tell y'all this. We've had an experience with what a lot of people believe was a Bigfoot. Now, we're going to take you to that footage. Now, we captured this footage in Cades Cove, Tennessee. And me and him, like idiots at, about midnight?
It was later than that.
It was late. It probably 3 a.m. I mean, we decided this is an 11-mile nature loop. No cell signal. Remote. You drive about an hour to get there. And we walked it. Because you can't drive it at night, but you can walk it.
Yeah.
Got a lot of historic cabins and stuff. And as we're approaching our first cabin, we hear a creature. And boy, did it make the hair stand up on my neck.
He thought it was a dinosaur.
I thought it was this guy.
I had no questions when he said that's a dinosaur. I believed him without questioning it. I was like, yeah, dude, it's a dinosaur.
It was insane. So let's take you to the footage real quick. Check this out. Let me know what you think.
What the hell is that? That was close. That's got me nervous. Let's go to the cabin. That ain't a bear, is it?
No, that's coyotes. But
They're like right there.
That's wild. That's scary.
Guys, that expression says it all.
What the hell is that? The others are howling now. I hope whatever it is back here didn't see us and start calling for help. I'm a little unnerved.
So how bad do we want to see these cabins?
Wow. Dude,
That was
that stands the
crazy.
hair on my neck up thinking about it now, man. Golly.
Did you hear? I mean, it's just,
It sounds like a T-Rex, man.
I can't describe it.
I know. Well, you heard it for yourself. What do you think? Let me know down below what you think in
Yes.
the comments. Now, here's another clip. This just validated this for me. I saw
Now, you
this.
sent this to me after we filmed.
This one went viral, and this is a clip from Canada, and it was labeled "Scientists can't explain what this creature is," and everybody thinks it's a Bigfoot. So check this one out. I think it sounds just like it. So let's go check it out.
What that is? I don't know. Scary shit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Everyone else is hearing it too.
What do you think, Tim?
That's exactly like ours. I mean,
It's
if
uncanny.
you took the image away, it's
Uncanny. I mean, there's just no question to me.
they're talking to each other.
That's the same creature. That is the same exact
I
creature
don't know.
in a different part of the world. Guys, let us know what you think about that down below.
Have you had any experiences?
Yes. Have you had any experiences? Please share them with us because we definitely want to know if you've had any.
And we'll get more into this too. I mean, this is not going to be the only episode where we talk about this because I'm really
Oh, no.
excited. I love the Bigfoot theory.
Oh, yeah.
Since I was a kid, I've loved it. In Florida, now I grew up in South Florida. In Florida, do you know down the Everglades, they've got the skunk ape.
I've heard of the skunk ape.
The
before.
skunk ape it's like a Bigfoot. But it's in the Everglades. It's in the swamps.
Smell more skunky.
Way more skunky.
Isn't there like more bona fide footage of the skunk ape than the Bigfoot? Like, there's like actual clear
Yes,
pictures of it.
just for the fact that it's only in the Everglades. So it's a lot less area to search.
Okay.
As opposed to all of Canada,
Yeah.
and North America, and probably South America.
Yeah. Well, here's a couple clip pictures. Let me know what you think down below.
When my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
I don't know, man. That's pretty convincing. It could be somebody in a costume, though. I think 99% of...
But it can see where they definitely say it's a Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like a Bigfoot. I mean, I think the hair's longer than what your traditional Bigfoot is, though.
Almost orangutan-ish.
Yeah.
Looks very much
Maybe
orangutan-ish.
it's like the cousin of the Bigfoot.
Now, I know there is different animals like that have lived down there. There's different primates that have lived in the swamp areas.
It could be like a hybrid primate, but to some degree. I mean, you think over time...
Wild, I mean...
Yeah.
And you had all the Indian tribes down there. So,
You never know. I mean, maybe at one point in time,
and that's where a hybrid...
human orangutan
prime-
mated.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a graphic thing to think of, but I mean, it's possible. Our DNA is so close to each
Hey
other.
there, Fuzzy.
You look cute.
I want to braid your hair. He almost lost his coffee.
I almost lost my coffee. But anyways, guys, I mean, what do you think?
Have you heard of the skunk ape?
Yeah, have you heard of the skunk ape? Have you encountered a skunk ape? Let us know that below.
Somebody's got some audio. I know you have audio.
Yes. If you have audio, let us know. Tweet us. Let us know. Tweet? We're going to have a tweet.
You got a tweet?
I'll link
right
the Twitter account down below. So you can tweet us at Breaking the Unknown and let us know what you think. But yeah.
Now, Bigfoots, they've done a lot of hunting. I mean, this is probably one of the most documentedly hunted animals.
Yeah, I think it's probably the most hunted animal out there.
Because that's everything from professional scientists and hunters down to regular people like us running around with a camera looking for them.
Which brings me to a point. Me and him do have other channels. I have Exploration Unknown. He has Breaking the Show. Hence Breaking the Unknown. We are going to set out this summer on an expedition to hunt Bigfoot. So
we're going to start right back where we heard him from, too.
Exactly. So we're going to go on an expedition. We're going to hunt for Bigfoot. We're going to actually go to some professional Bigfoot hunters. So
yes, you've been contacted.
I've been talking to some of them. So shameless plug for our other channels. Look out for that. No, I wouldn't shamelessly plug it like that. But anyhow, guys, Bigfoot, is he real or not? Throw your comments down below. Skunk Ape, is he real or not?
The cousin.
Is he the cousin of Bigfoot? Brothers?
Well, that would make us Bigfoot, and we need a cousin down in the swamp.
Skunk Ape.
Skunk Ape.
Let us know what you think, guys.
I mean, that's what somebody was thinking. It's like, well, we got a Bigfoot up here. We need a cousin. Let's put him down there in that swamp.
That's right.
Skunk apes.
Skunk apes. So let us know down below what you think. Your opinions are valid, so throw them down below. Anyways, let's move on to the next creature, which I'm really excited to talk about. And that is the Loch Ness Monster.
Let's go aquatic for a moment.
Let's go aquatic. Now, there's been a lot of different footage. It's probably, if Bigfoot is the most hunted and documented creature, I'd have to say Loch Ness Monster is probably second. Because of all the footage and the pictures. The most famous picture, which I'm about to throw up here in just a second, is from I think it's 1933. It's a picture of what they think is Loch Ness Monster.
One of the originals.
It's the original photograph that you see with its craned head sticking out of the water. So take a look at it real quick.
I've got your Loch Ness Monster.
What do you think, Tim?
Looks like a snake sitting up out of the water.
You know what I think it looks like? And I think they figured out what it was. Looks like an elephant. Because you see its head and its trunk as a snorkel. Because they caught elephants swimming across that section before. If I'm not mistaken. Now, I could be wrong, but I've seen a footage of where an elephant was swimming across that same lake.
That's just a conspiracy theory there.
What, the elephant?
Yeah.
No, it looks like an elephant. There was an elephant that they saw swimming across.
I can't see it as an elephant.
I can.
What do you guys think? I don't know. Is it a dinosaur?
I would love for it to be.
Now, that means there would definitely have to be more than one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a family.
And the area is big enough. I mean, the caves that are down into that that bed of water, I mean, there's more than enough room down there to live.
Yeah.
Now, does the wildlife in the water, does it support one creature that big, let alone a bunch? You think about what a whale eats.
Yeah.
I mean...
And what does a Loch Ness Monster live off of? Does it live off other fish?
I would think
animals?
Fish. Yeah.
Does it live off vegetation? Could it be a herbivore?
It would have to be fish because there's not enough of any other... Because if it was, he would have to spend most of his time up on the banks in order to eat vegetation.
That's true. There'd be a lot more sightings of them out on the bank. So they'd probably have to eat other, fish, wildlife in the water. He or she, whatever.
And I know it's a big body of water.
Yeah, it's a pretty big body of water. I mean...
but you got to think, an elephant. How much does an elephant eat in one day?
It's true. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
The amount of food it would take to support.
Now
a
you
Loch
think
Ness
one day, now put that just as a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's a ton
Yeah.
of fish to eat in a week. You're going to run out of fish before they have time to breed. And
That's true. Now, there's been a photograph from satellite imagery called.
I've seen that.
It looks
The shadow
like
under the
a
water.
big body instead of like a serpent.
Yeah.
Like it has a serpent-like head, but it has a huge body. Check it out. What do you guys think?
I've got your Loch Ness monster. I've got your Loch Ness monster right here. I've got your Loch Ness monster. I've got your Loch Ness monster right here.
I
with
see
the-
the fins and everything.
Yeah.
And it looks like the old dinosaurs.
It does. It looks like the old underwater dinosaur, according to that. Now, I read into this picture, and you can pull this up on Google search yourself and look at it real close. Google imagery likes to edit out a lot of things on their satellite images. If you really look at that photograph, it looks like the wake of a boat. Like there would be a
Something's
boat
above the water.
It looks like there was a boat going in the water and it's its wake. If you really look at it, that's what it looks
Now
like.
I know if something's under the water moving fast enough, it gets close enough to the
It
surface,
can create
it'll
a
make
wake.
that wake.
It can.
But usually to make that wake, it has to be on the surface.
Yeah, or moving really fast underwater. Which granted,
just like
a creature
just below the water.
a creature that size could move that fast. But you look at it, it looks more like choppy water than it does something under the water, really. So, what do you guys think? Let us know down below on that one. Now, here's some footage that's been more recent that I want you guys to take a look at too, and let me know what you think. I still don't know, man. I just the whole Loch Ness monster thing.
I love the idea of it.
Oh, I do too. A dinosaur.
The fact that something has survived that long,
Yes.
that long, that size, and has never been seen, or at least survived that long without being corrupted by.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that's like a Jurassic Park style. We're gonna make that a novelty. Come see our attraction type.
Come
thing.
see our dinosaur.
Yeah.
We have a dinosaur in our lake. Come check it out. I would love for there to be dinosaurs in the world, but I don't think it's... The only dinosaurs we have is crocodiles and alligators.
Which
They don't get enough credit for being dinosaurs.
I've gone down and actually seen them up close.
Yeah.
And in the wild. I mean, I used to go through the Everglades when I lived
Yeah.
down there, and you go down, you look over, and there's a alligator no closer to you and me. It's like,
It's like a 12-foot alligator.
yeah, well, it was 6 or 7 was the
Yeah.
biggest one I actually came across. But I looked it over at that, and I'm like, you just stay there. You're a good guy.
It's a dinosaur, man. Alligators
It's-
are dinosaurs.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You can kiss my rear end. They're
Snakes.
Yeah. Any reptile, because it's a reptilian-dominated world when dinosaurs were here.
Some down there, some of the big snakes, and I'm sure you'll read stories like the Skunk Ape.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he lived in. They kind of battled for territory. Was the alligators and the big boas and stuff,
Yeah.
and they fight for territory down there.
God, it'd be amazing to see a skunk ape fight like a big boa constrictor and a crocodile, or a alligator get involved and be like this bloody warbath of mythical creatures. You know,
Oh, I'd love it.
it'd be amazing.
The snake's in there going, all right, go.
Yeah, the snake's the referee. Oh, we come up with some weird stuff, don't we?
What do you guys think? What is the creature you find most fascinating?
Yeah.
Now, I grew up with the skunk ape. I thought it was always my favorite.
Yeah.
There's other creatures out there. There's a ton of other
Oh
creatures.
my gosh. We definitely are going to do a part 2 of this, guys. Let us know what creatures you want to hear us talk about. We just talked about a few today, 3 in fact. But yeah, do you think the skunk ape, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, any of those are real? Back to Loch Ness Monster. Real or not real? We didn't say that part yet, so.
I say it's real.
Loch
I
Ness?
say it's possible. I mean, with the area and the stuff it has to hide in, yeah.
I'm going to disagree and say it doesn't exist.
Really?
I just back to what we talked about, and I think it's a lot of you sold me on this idea too, with the fact that there's just not enough food to support like even a family
I think you would notice the
population of fish
Yeah.
being bad.
it would be gone long before they'd have time to respond.
And if you disagree with me, let me know down below what your thoughts are on that.
I sold them on the idea, and I still voted that it's real.
You still think it's real?
Yeah.
I know.
Just for the fact that, think about it, it has plenty of places to hide where we would never find it.
It's true. So same thing with a skunk ape and Bigfoot. That can be said for any creature that's out there that people have not proven that it's real.
There's some I have my doubts about.
Yeah.
There's some I definitely have my doubts about. The Bigfoot, I'm on the fence about Bigfoot.
Me too. It's one of them things that, like, you want it to be real so bad. But is it? Is it
There's
real?
just one of those things, it would have been seen so much more. So many people are spending...
But if think about it, with a vast amount of wilderness, like, for example, I went hiking in the Smoky Mountains. I hiked 24 miles. And there's so much land, if something wanted to not be seen, it would never be seen out there. If I wanted to sneak off and never be found again, I could probably live out the rest of my life just in the Smoky Mountains without ever being seen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely possible to not be seen if you don't want to be seen.
But at the same time, I mean, there's always going to be an incident. What if one of them, died? It's on a trail somewhere.
That's another thing right there. Why have we not
There's
ever
no
found remains
of one.
Yes. Now, there was the hoax where the guy claimed he had a Bigfoot body.
Yeah.
And he took a Bigfoot costume and stuffed it with horse guts and the horse head skull. It had
But
like
then
its
you
eyes.
don't have a bone structure, circulatory. I mean, there's a lot.
They put
But
like a
it's-
pretty
Really?
tough, I mean, not circulatory, but they put like a bone structure and everything.
Really?
And they froze it so they could take pictures of it. And actually, if you ever want to see that actual original costume is on display in Middlesboro, Kentucky at a museum.
I smell a road trip.
My friend Jacob the Carpetbagger actually did a video on it. I will try to find it and link it down below for you so you can check it out.
Okay, so we don't have to take a road trip. Let's check out
But we should take a road trip anyways.
Oh, road trip, yes.
Road trip. But anyways,
You're
guys.
going.
So, what do you guys think? It's really important. Y'all let us know if you want us to do more cryptid animals.
There's other ones.
So many more. Now, you get into the ones
There's
like
a few you can name off the top of your head.
like
You've
Jersey
got,
Devil, Mothman.
Yeah.
Stuff like those. Those are the ones that's harder for me to believe because it's like they're more mythical creatures than I think cryptid.
I was going to say more fantasy.
Fantasy, but there's written documentation of people spotting these creatures. So who knows?
But see, I mean, and there's some of those I put right up there with the unicorn.
That's true.
So we're going to have to get more into depth and talk about this. And
Yes.
remember, by no means are we experts.
No. We don't claim to be nor try to be.
Just for the fun of it, most of these mythical creatures, I don't even know anything about them because, you know what, it makes it more fun to talk about.
It does make it more fun to talk about when you know anything about them.
I don't want to know anything about them. I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, why not? It's the thought of it, the idea of something unknown. Hey.
I didn't.
And you break into it.
You just broke into the unknown.
I just did. I did that.
Wow, that was a shameless plug.
That was a very shameless plug.
Wow.
What do y'all think about that? All right, guys, we love you. Thank you for tuning in to episode number 2 of Breaking the Unknown.
Tune in next week when we discuss
Something unknown.
something unknown.
Goodbye, everybody. Peace.